Headed away by Terry. Eto'o broke from him, but it's Messi. It's Iniesta! Oh, and the Chelsea fans cover their eyes in horror. 2 minutes from time, and it's heartbreak at Stamford Bridge. Iniesta rattles one in.
Hey guys, welcome to Learn Game Podcast with Bola,
Abiru,
and Ogen.
We hope you guys stay tuned and keep listening to us every week.
The game shall be learned,
either willingly or by force.
Jeez.
Yo, what's good, guys? I don't know. I feel like I didn't sound that excited saying that.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm tired. How far have you guys been? Have you guys been? How's everyone been? We're back. I feel like since we've hit 20 now, this is episode 1 again. We're back to episode 1 or episode 21. Anyone you guys want to say it as. How's everyone been? Hope everyone is chilling, Sha. Hope everyone is chilling. That's the best thing. I feel like that's the best question I can ask. Hope guys are managing to chill. I know everybody's stressed. So as long as you're chilling too, you could do all right.
Yeah.
But what's good with you guys now? In the last week? So it's always the last week now.
Yeah.
So what have you guys been up to?
Should I go?
Abiru, go ahead.
What have I been up to? Yeah, just chilling. I've been watching more NBA because in Nigeria here the games are like in the middle of the night. So I've been trying to stay up, and when I don't have classes, try to stay up and watch some more games. But yeah, aside from that, just chilling at home, getting more anxious. Not anxious, but I'm ready to start going out a bit more now. When I have the time.
Hey, thank God.
So that's one thing. Aside from that, just school, work, yeah.
It's my turn, Shabi. I don't know. I'm still in worry. I'm just taking it day by day because I don't know when I'm leaving this place, but it's all good. We're living a good life. Had some exciting days in the past couple of weeks. Got drunk with a couple of colleagues. Went to a brothel. Went clubbing. So yeah, don't worry. COVID is not real out here. Let me just put it that way. Niggas are living their life as usual.
Yeah.
But yeah, worry has been fun, man. I've seen a lot. I've seen a bit too much here, man. I think I'm ready to go back to Lagos.
You guys said a bit too much.
Bro, after the brothel experience, I think I'm good, man. I think I'm good.
I mean, fair. That's actually calm. I feel like for me, nothing has really happened, to be honest. Like, I've just been there. Work, yeah, my week was kind of dull. I think it went by a bit fast, so...
You play ball?
I didn't play ball yesterday.
Okay.
We couldn't play where we were meant to play or where we normally play. So we just patched it. So we're looking at this week again.
Yes.
You see.
Abiru, go and play now.
Yeah, I mean, it's not that I don't want to. It's just that there's some barriers and arguments that I'll have before I can go and play. I don't know if I'm willing to take right now.
It be like that sometimes, man. Don't worry.
Yeah.
These guys said barriers and arguments.
You understand?
Yeah.
I mean, fair share. Well, yeah. Let's get into the, what should I call it? The real cocoa. I feel like we should start with transfers. I feel like that's the best place to start. And I feel like we have to start with my boy Fabio Silva, right? FM colleague.
Yeah, man, that's an FM
colleague.
guy, yo.
Bruh, this guy is 18 and they bought him for what, like 35M. Has the highest fee Wolves have ever paid for any player.
Are you serious?
It was serious.
Wow.
Like I don't know
That's
how.
actually wild.
I mean, maybe aside from FM or game, I don't know how good he is in real life. If you guys know.
Nope.
I
I can't
can't
give
really
you
say I
any.
know. He's okay. I've seen him a few times, but I've not seen any Highland movements or something from him. But you never know, Sha. That's how the guy will come this season and be demon. So
All
I
I've
don't
said
really
is that George Mendes is doing.
Yes.
If like George Mendes is eating because he's representing both sides in this transfer. He's both Wolves negotiator and he's Fabio Silva's agent. This was the same thing that Raiola did when Man U were going on their spree when we bought Di Maria, bought Pogba, bought Lukaku, bought like clubs go through these phases where they become really tied in with particular agents and they start to sign their even Arsenal, the same guy represents Willian, the same guy that represents Gabriel, the same guy that represents David Luiz.
Yeah.
The clubs get intertwined with these agents and most of them don't prove successful. But George Mendes at Wolves has proved mad. Like he's made Wolves money, he's made himself money, and he's made the team better. It's one of the few times.
No, continue.
Yeah, it's one of the few times where the agent-club relationship has actually worked to perfection. That's what I want to say, man.
Yeah, Wolves is basically Portugal.
Yeah, it is now.
Yeah.
Like think of it, they got Ruben Neves and João Moutinho in Championship.
Yeah, exactly.
They had both of them in Championship.
Yeah, so
That's crazy already.
I mean, is it sometimes I just wonder, is there a potential conflict of interest problem if you have an agent in so many corners?
I don't know if it's conflict of interest, but it's like the agent makes 10% of the transfer fee.
Mm-hmm.
So John Mendes has copped 4 million out of this deal.
So I'm saying
okay, go on.
No, like if this guy they just bought, if he ends up flopping, Wolves have paid that transfer record for nothing, and John Mendes is cool, but Wolves have suffered the loss. So I don't know.
Okay, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, but that's a risk for any transfer, whether George Mendes was there or not.
Yeah.
That will always be a risk for any transfer. There's no sure person.
Yeah.
And I say that because someone might even be sure and then they get sure and then they have injury problems and they don't turn out to be what you paid for. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I think they're paying for the fact that they feel they can come in and play now, but also have a good future with them.
Yeah.
Obviously, with his age, I think you have to take that into consideration. The fact that he's 18. So I think that's what if Fabio Silva was 25, they would have gone for like 5 million or 10 million. Or his age actually inflated it as well. So I hope he does well, Sha.
Yeah.
I like that they attack now. The attack looks nice. Like you have Adama, you have Jota, you have Jimenez, you have Silva. That's
and Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto as well.
So and how many of those guys are Portuguese? Like all represented by George
Neto
Mendes.
is Portuguese. Jota is Portuguese.
Silva is Portuguese.
Yeah, Silva is Portuguese.
I think Jimenez is represented by Mendes.
Then they have João Moutinho. They have Ruben Neves. They have Vinagre.
The coach.
They have Rui Patricio. They have Nuno Espirito Santo.
Yeah. As in
the team is Portuguese.
Yeah.
I respect it, Sha. Because it's worked. Like the thing is, I would have been pissed, but like he has good. The thing is that he has good. He's a good coach and he has good clients. It didn't work in United because I don't know. You can't put Di Maria like Raiola had Di Maria, Falcao, De Gea, Pogba, Lukaku. Like you said, all of those guys came. Some of them flopped. Even as standout. Oh yeah, cool.
Don't worry.
Yeah, I think I'll just stop there, man.
It's okay. It's okay. Don't stress yourself.
I needed to liven up the pod. That's why I did that. I needed to liven up the pod, guys.
Don't worry.
Everybody was sounding a bit drowsy. I needed to liven up the pod. That's why I did that. Don't worry, guys. See, a good laugh gets the system going. See,
shut up your mouth.
I do it for you, lot, man. I do it for you people.
I
on.
love you. I love you. 419. Look at him. Anyways, these guys still look like they're doing good business on Newcastle.
Yeah, man.
I've seen them in for Callum Wilson. They've agreed a 20 million fee. Then Jamal Lewis, they've agreed Jamal Lewis a 13 million fee, and then Ryan Fraser coming in for free
transfer.
because he was a free agent.
Yeah.
These are
That's pretty
actually
good business.
relegation FC. 3 players that have gotten relegated.
Yeah, smart, but like, those are smart. At least it's smart. Like you're going to get Premier League proven players. Not that going to get Joelinton. What the fuck are you doing, Joelinton, guy?
I feel like there's still
He's not old, so there's still time for him to.
Trash.
He's like mid-age.
Can be 15.
If it was
15,
stop. Now, if it was 15, it would be impressive.
After one season,
the guy's like 25.
Joelinton is trash. I don't know how they saw that guy.
Joelinton is 24.
Yeah.
24. He can be any age. He's still trash. They should come and take Phil Jones, Phil Jones will show up their defense for them. Confirm. Will clean up.
Guys, Phil Jones haven't show up your own defense.
If they get Phil Jones, they're getting relegated.
Bastards.
I need to get those guys out of my club. I need to get Phil Jones out of my club, man. I eat anyone 50K. I don't play football.
He used to play for England, right? He has played for. He has a cap.
Bro, I'm not going to lie. Guy went to World Cup. Bro, like I'm never going to lie. There was a time where a bunch of Man U players, mediocre Man U players, were making their England score. Lingard, Jones, Smalling, Welbeck.
Yeah.
They were just getting because of the United players.
Jones has 27 English caps.
27. England.
Yeah, I'm saying that Phil Jones.
That's actually
Phil Jones was always there. Always in. Oh God. The nonsense. And I think Southgate is trash. Sorry to deviate. I think Southgate is trash coach.
Yeah. I think he's mediocre. He's okay.
I think it should get Eddie Howe.
That can work.
They should get Eddie Howe.
Anyway, I feel like moving to these guys. I don't think we can talk about transfers and not talk about Chelsea right now.
The Kings.
Because they finally completed Havertz. Are they giving us more?
And they'll give us what's that? They want a goalkeeper now.
Yeah, I think it was in Rennes or Rennes.
Yeah.
Rennes.
Rice they just want someone to fight to Kepa. No, I don't think Rice will go.
Okay.
I think they have a keeper left. I've been seeing stuff about them buying Thiago, but that's cap.
No, I think their team is coming down. I think that Chelsea team here, how I feel next season, I feel that whole team comes down to Kante being fit. If Kante is fit, that team is a different ballgame. If Kante is not fit and they're playing Jorginho or they're playing Billy Gilmore, they're going to get spanked. But just Kante will let all those guys ahead flourish.
Well, no, Kante is not exactly Kante. I'm not saying he's not good though, again. But I'm saying he's not as good as he was before. Like you can't
really say that now. We didn't see him. Oh no, he balled.
It wasn't every time. That's the thing. I feel like there's a certain standard. And that's why I'm saying I'm not saying he's not good though. But I'm saying he's not at like right now, if you were to ask me is Kante world class, I would flinch if I'm say yes. But before, if you ask me, I would say it's 100%.
Isn't that because you haven't seen him rather than a drop in play?
No, I've seen him in games. I've seen him. The games that look sloppy, and I'm just like, this is normal.
He has had a run. Like that's what. The only reason I'm giving the benefit of that, he hasn't had like a 10, 15 game run. It's always been like 5 games he gets injured, and he comes back, and he always comes back. Lamps was always putting him in big games. He'll come back, he'll put him in a big game, and then something will happen. So I want to give him the benefit of the doubt that last season was just hampered by constant injuries. I want to see him like 10, 15 games, just go play back to back, get your legs under you, get your stamina up, and let's see where he is.
Yeah. I think for that,
I think that team is better.
That team, I'm worried because someone is going to miss out in that attack. So I'm worried about multiple people might even miss out, like Abraham and Mount, especially if they play Havertz and Ziyech. a lot and play when out up top. So I just worry about those kinds of players because they had a key role to this season, and next season they might find themselves on the bench a lot more. So just about that development. Even someone like Hudson Odoi, where is he going to play?
Guy, Hudson Odoi should go sleep. Abraham will be happy to sit on bench. Messi Mount will be Havertz sub, or if they're playing 4-3-3 and they want to attack, they'll play Mount and Havertz, and they'll bench Kovacic.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think they'll play Kovacic at DM.
Huh? Kovacic and Kante?
I think they'll ball Kovacic at DM. Especially because the fact that Kante is still injured, and I think it might be Kante
fit now.
No, but I'm saying that's the thing. Like Kante is looking like how he looked last season. So it depends on which Kante comes through. Because I'm just assuming based off of what I've seen so far. If Kante can't stay,
if you watch that Sweden game, he looked like Kante. He looked like Kante again, but that's one game.
Yeah, you can't. Also, that's what I'm trying to say.
How you play Kovacic lone DM? Guy, they'll finish him now.
That's what I've been hearing. So who they want to play Kante in there?
I think they'll
if Kante is in there, they'll play Jorginho.
It can't be as bad as Jorginho there, to be very honest.
Jorginho,
Kovacic is kind of precious this time. Like he knows how to beat the press a lot. So
when they counter their yards
for him.
When they counter,
yeah, but it's not like Jorginho can defend.
But playing Jorginho and Kovacic in a 2. It's better than play Kovacic in a lone DM with them, put Havertz and Mount in front of him. If you counter that thing, you're eating them now.
That's the thing. I don't think they're going to that. And nobody else. I think Kovacic can actually do a job there, to be very honest. Because it's saying as if he doesn't move or he can't. Guy, he makes a lot of interceptions and he actually, I think, can do a job there, to be very honest. I think he'll be a better player there than Jorginho himself, in my opinion. Already.
No, I think if Kante goes down, they should play Jorginho and Kovacic rather than change to a 4-3-3 and play Mount, Kovacic, and Havertz. That's a bit too attacking for me.
Even people like Loftus-Cheek and Barkley, what would they play?
Yeah, Barkley is on bench. Loftus-Cheek is a light-skinned supermodel. There's guys, just forget those guys. Abra doesn't care about those boys.
It's all England's future that just benching.
Forget England's future is Foden, Saka, Greenwood, Sancho. That's it. Loftus-Cheek, Messi Mount, all these ones, they are squad players. Sorry to any Chelsea fan listening, sir.
Imagine you guys saying England's future and you name players and you didn't name the best young talent.
I swear, the guy went to Loftus-Cheek.
No. I'm not. Obviously.
No, my own beef is not even with you, Abiru. My beef is the Ogen. You too, you went and you still didn't mention the best young talent.
Who's their best young talent?
Trent. The best young talent is Trent. Come on. That's not even an argument.
But I know
because Southgate is a where did I get him? Or nearly get him yesterday.
Oh wait, how you play him? Where will you play him?
Right back where he plays for Liverpool.
Right back.
But then what happens to Walker? You play 3 at the back then.
Guy, I would actually bench Walker, to be honest. I'll bench Walker for Trent, 100%. I don't get.
Okay, so I don't know if
I do that.
I don't know if I'll bench Walker for Trent.
I don't know if I think Trent is the best. I know Trent is the better player, but Walker is the leader in that team, so they'll just start him. I know that for sure. I think they should go to a 3 at the back. What's stopping you?
I don't know what Walker is leading, Sha.
Gomez, Maguire, Walker.
Oh.
That's the only way you can fit Trent and Walker, I said.
I played Trent right mid or right wing back.
Yeah, right wing back. Play Chilwell left wing back. And then fit Foden and Rice in the middle. Put Sancho, Sterling,
Foden and Rice in the middle.
I don't know, guy. I'm just throwing out names now. Guy, who else is playing in the middle? What? Henderson and Rice, okay. And then put the remaining 3 up top. Does that midfield is I don't know. That midfield looks good, but it's not good. I think they'll get exposed. Even as good as these players get. I ain't granting me. It's not Southgate, sure. Southgate's not the man for the job. Anyways,
Also, quick question. They're playing Nations League now, right? So after the settlement, they will now fly back for their leagues.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I think that's what happens, man.
wow, no break. Life of a baller.
No break. Man, life of a footballer in the pandemic era.
Crazy.
Bro, that's wild, man. That's actually wild. Also, just quickly touching on actually, no, let's go through the games for season starts this week. I think we'll just go through the games.
Yeah.
Fixtures. I mean, the fixtures really look intriguing like that. But Liverpool is playing, so I'm calm. Yeah, Fulham v Arsenal. That's how we're kicking off the season. What do you guys expect from that game?
Let's be guided.
Both teams score. I think Mitrovic pops against these guys because they're a useless team. But Arsenal.
Mitrovic is on my FPL.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, me too.
I think Mitrovic pops this match.
6.0. Are you mad?
Yeah, he's stupid.
Inserted
You have to
in my
get him.
team. Mitrovic right now after game week 10, I remove because he would have finished scoring all his goals.
That's it now. Just give me a
Absolutely loves to say it.
Just give me a
to give us Pookie. That's literally what it is. Because he did it the season before, sir, when they got relegated. So yeah, Mitrovic.
Fulham will get relegated. Confirm. We already know that one.
Wow. Yes.
Man, let's move on.
Palace v Southampton. I have Izzy on my fantasy.
Are you serious?
6.0. Am I mad?
No, I thought Pablo Henderson was a better option than Izzy, sir.
Who?
Pablo.
Oh,
Pablo Hernandez.
Yeah.
When you say Pablo Henderson,
yeah, my bad. Like, sorry guys. I need to liven up the pod again. You understand? Pablo Hernandez. Pablo Hernandez. I thought Pablo Hernandez was a better option than Izzy.
I have Izzy. So hopefully, I hope he does something in that game.
Bola's doing it with love.
Yeah, Bola's doing it with love. Bola's doing it with his heart over his brain.
Shut up! Don't worry, you people. Everybody will start putting him now. Don't worry. Please, next game.
Quick question. Danny Ings, over 18 goals or under 18 goals this season?
Man, I can't get myself to put him on my team. It's 8.5.
Yes, too high.
Over 18 goals or under 18 goals this season?
Just under. Maybe you get like 15.
Under.
Can get like 15 or so. Still, a good season. I think Ings can actually do well. I feel like problem is he's 8.5 and Jimenez is 8.5 as well. So I can't see myself taking Ings over Jimenez at any point. And
I'll just tell
niggas. Wolves fan.
Low key? Why are you saying low key? What's low key about your Wolves supporting? You're a very high key Wolves fan. So the girls excited about Silva. Silva, my boy! I was like, we know you're a Wolves fan. But what I'll say is, niggas should look out for Werner, baby. 9.5.
Yeah, Timo 9. The thing is, I never get expensive strikers, so I don't know if I'll get Timo.
Yeah.
Madison is 7. I'll just say it. I'll say it.
I can't go for Madison.
He's injured.
Madison is 7. How long is he injured for? He's not going to start the season.
No, and even like, does he put up stats? I know he's a good player, but does he put up stats?
Yeah, no. Madison had 10 goals, 10 assists. I think past 2 seasons actually.
In Prem?
But going, no,
not like the season before. He had 10 and 10. He had 10 and 10. Yeah. Last season, how many did he end up with? Yeah, in Prem. He takes corners now.
Wow.
He takes corners. And he had Maguire's head to target that season.
Moving on.
He had 6 goals.
Moving on.
Okay.
Last season.
Yeah.
Okay.
Guys, I know you guys are
teacher.
just wasting time arguing about Madison stats. If you're arguing about Messi, I understand, sir. The next game, West Ham Newcastle.
About to be dead.
It's all dependent on Callum Wilson.
I can't lie to you guys. Bargain of the year, Sir Maximum 5.5 M. Thank me later.
Yeah. Are you serious?
That's another
Bruh.
5.5 M.
stats. I mean, it's worth it, yeah,
I
but
don't
I don't know if you put some stats like that.
He had like 4
okay.
goals and 3 assists last season. I don't know
Guy,
what
him having 5.5. If he can get me 3 goals, 3 assists, I've reaped
It's true,
my
sure.
money to full effect.
It's true, sure.
Yeah.
Why they went to so low?
Because
We thank God. We thank God for his
He's
lower
on my
rating.
team, he's on my team, but I don't know.
Abiru stole the guy
That's
quick
it.
time.
See, crook.
Crew,
Sir,
the guy said
next.
it was.
Next, Liverpool Leeds. Funny how I have Rodrigo from Leeds.
Yeah, but I wanted to
6.0.
get Rodrigo. Yeah, I wanted to get Rodrigo, but I picked
6.0.
Hernandez. I picked Hernandez over Rodrigo.
Now is reality.
Then, of course, I have Trent and Salah. So,
I have Trent and Salah.
Yeah.
I just can't go against Salah, man. Like,
Also,
bruh.
from that West Ham game, I have Antonio. So that's another.
I wanted to put Antonio, but I was just like, man, him too is a decent price as well.
Yeah.
Antonio should be.
I feel like Hala might have a comeback this year. So I'm a bit skeptical. Then West Brom Leicester.
Yeah, I don't know.
West Brom Leicester. I'll give you guys a tip. Pereira is still injured, so if you're looking for a cheap defender, Justin is 4.5.
I'm on 4.5. Jesus Christ. That's very tempting. That's extremely tempting. I can't even lie.
Yeah,
That's extremely tempting.
Justin is
And I've
4.5.
looked, actually, I think all my defenders are cheap.
Same way, this person is injured. What's his name? Who is Wolves left back? Wolves fan. Bola.
Yeah, Johnny is injured. So
Johnny is
Vinagre
injured.
is-
Vinagre is start.
Vinagre is-
So Vinagre is 4.5 as well.
So Inchi is 5.5.
Yeah,
That's a lot now
that's a lot.
Yeah?
for a defender.
Yeah.
Martinez is 4.5.
Rich Martinez.
Arsenal's goalkeeper.
Yeah, but he might not start.
Yeah, man, not start.
Guy, he's starting the season.
You know,
Like, he's going to start for a while.
I'm giving them Pope and McCarthy.
Yeah,
I
man.
want to do
5.5 and
Pope, but I'm not
4.5.
sure.
And it's Loris.
Can't wait for Lloris.
Yeah.
How expensive is Loris?
5.5.
See,
You
trust Jose? Do you love Jose that much?
Yeah, I can see the difference being good.
My guy said I can see the defense being good. Don't kill
We
me.
die
I'm
in
good.
that defense.
Let's do that.
Fucking hell.
That is starting now. That is lesser.
A lot of good options.
And next, Spurs v Everton. Lloris v Pickford. Bro,
Loris.
Carlos new look midfield.
Same.
Have they
I
bought
don't know what's going to
Alan?
get to that midfield.
Have they bought all those guys?
Huh? They've announced Alan. I think they've announced James as well.
Ducore. I heard Ducore.
We're waiting for Ducore. But apparently all of them are going to go through 100%.
As well.
I don't know how did they fit? Because he plays for 4-2. Remember? That means he's going to play James off the left. He plays for 4-2
We'll
now.
see. Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
It's actually be interesting. My midfield combo of Alan and Duque. That's lit too.
That's scary.
Yeah, that's hardworking. That's a
lit.
hardworking midfield. That's a
lit.
hardworking midfield, man. My boy Iwobi is gone, sure.
Yeah. Tough time never lasts.
That's it.
You should just move. You should go to Crystal Palace as well.
That's exactly.
Don't kill me.
Those kind of teams.
Then Brighton, Chelsea.
I have one.
I actually have a Brighton guy.
Ben White.
Nah, Lamptey. 4.5. Tarek Lamptey. Guy is good. He's a bargain guy as well. For guys wondering.
Is he yet worth it?
Chelsea have too many guys from Ziyech to Pulisic to
I don't know.
Havertz.
I think at that kind of team, you need to fill it out. You need to
at this point, I've not put any of them yet.
Yeah, me too.
We'll see.
I had winner, but after Bola gave me this Saint Maxima idea, it's as if it's going to be Harry Kane in my attack, sure. So we'll see.
My guy is upgrading.
Yeah,
What's
that's upgrade now.
Kane is 10.
10.5.
Okay, yeah. I think that's too high for me.
Then
Yeah.
Sheffield United, Wolves.
Those players.
Wolves.
Who do I have? Actually, I've not put any Wolves player. When I thought Maitland-Niles was going to Wolves, I was so excited because I had already put Maitland-Niles on my team. No, the idiot is not going. I have to switch because there's no way I'm putting a national defender that's 5.0 in my team. Zero chance.
You
I actually have Saliba. The guy is 4.5.
Who?
Saliba.
Wow, Saliba starts.
I was thinking of Saliba as well.
Will he start?
We'll see.
I think eventually he'll start starting. I picked Dallas.
I have Ailing.
Ailing's another baller. Because I think he's smart. That leaves, yeah.
You have to pick smart now, but yeah. You guys, like, I'm a fantasy pro. Someone came to me today and asked me to take a look at his team. I should give him advice. I should start charging. All you niggas, anybody wants to come and hear me that. I'm going to charge you, Sha. So people should just know. You guys should just know. I feel like it's coming out on Friday, so I can't even say anyone that wants to join me because I thought that we'll be done with registration by then.
Yeah.
So yeah. Well, I actually have a good number that have said they're interested, a good number that have paid. So I feel like Lee is going to be mad. It's going to be late. But
we're here for you.
Yeah, don't worry if anyone else has any questions. Just meet Ogen, don't meet me.
Wow. Is there the question on Ogen, yeah?
I'm joking. Now, to be mad, we'll have a group chat as well where guys can argue, get whatever I want to learn. So now to be late.
Yeah.
I think that would be late. But yeah, sure. Before we move on to NBA, I think we have to touch on Messi and Messi staying. What do you guys think about the whole saga?
Basta. That's anything to say now.
Yeah, I think it's just a case of backstabbing and betrayal, and the guy doesn't really want to take it to court, so it's just like, fuck it, I'll stay this year and then dip.
I know what hurt me about the whole thing was that I thought it was just something that he decided at the end of the season. To find out that the guys were asking for it for the whole season, and you couldn't work out something with him, that's a bit too much. Like, if you just asked for it at the end of the season, I understand you like pushing my ball. He's been saying it the whole season. Work out something.
And I hear what he's saying. Like Barca just need a new. You can only have those kind of players for so long. Barca need new energy, new players, and stuff like that. Like maybe a new Messi will come through. But for that to happen, these guys need.
It's funny because guys are. I don't support them the whole Messi thing. I feel like Messi should have allowed Messi dip after everything has done for them.
Yeah.
But I'm looking at people that they're saying they're going to buy first, and guys are saying they shouldn't. But I don't see any problem with it. And them getting Wijnaldum and Memphis. Like I feel like they're getting two guys that will come and can actually start. And even if they don't start, would be very good off the bench. Like they're getting quality depth because look at Barca's midfield. You literally have three people, and this guy is actually already going down. Busquets is going down. Then you have Pjanic, and you have De Jong. That's it. You don't have any other midfielders. Trying to get Wijnaldum at what are you trying to get for 15-20 million? I think that's a steal for me.
I think Gigi is a good signing.
And they both play with Coman, so Coman will know they'll have that relationship as well.
Yeah, that's the thing. Even Memphis is 25M.
Yeah,
I think that's a bloody steal. Memphis is only still 25, 26.
Yeah, Memphis.
Barca don't really have attackers. Ousmane can't stay fit.
Yeah,
Suarez is leaving. So
Party though. The thing is that they have a good academy. Like, buy these guys and actually promote your academy. That's what I think you need to mix them together.
Yeah.
You need to mix them up. Experience and academy. That's what they should do, man.
Yeah. It's not exactly what Bayern does, but because I don't know if Bayern's academy is good. but Bayern have young players, and
Bayern don't use the academy. They buy young
Bayern
players.
don't, yeah.
so that's
Bayern let the academy guys
Bayern.
go flourish somewhere else and buy them back. That's
Yeah.
Bayern for you.
yeah.
Because all the guys they have, they bought them young. That's the only thing. So they're
Where
reaping
about
that.
man? Madrid are going to dominate that league, sure.
Bro.
You never know. You never
Madrid
know.
are going to dominate. Bro, there's no you never know this one, bro. Madrid are dominating that league.
Fairs.
I mean, watch out for
Nope.
Sevilla too. Sevilla might shock people. I like Sevilla's team. I like Sevilla.
Nah.
I love this Abiru guy. Abiru guy is always he's just a different one in this group,
Rakitic has
man.
come back.
Guy said,
I said Sevilla. Please.
Sevilla.
Let's,
Rakitic has
in that
come
note,
back.
let's just
Diego
in
Carlos.
that note, let's just move on to NBA.
Abiru, they'll win Europa again. That's
You'll win Europa again. Nah, bro. That's deep. Anyhow, sir, going to NBA again. No, Abiru. Allow one of you to take the lead on this.
There's not much to talk about in the NBA now. Like, you guys watch the Lakers Rockets game. What do you guys think?
Come on. Let me just give you guys context now. Right now, as we're speaking, they've only played one game. So it's 1-0.
It's 1-0, yeah.
So if
Yeah.
it's like 3-1
So-
when we finish, I beg.
We'll
But,
give you guys analysis. That's all. Like,
Rockets actually, I felt like Lakers came into that game and they acted like they played as if they've not watched Rockets play before. Bro, how are the Rockets contending you guys in rebounds? Like, it made 0 sense, and JaVale McGee is playing so many minutes. If you guys not getting rebounds, then there's literally no point in guy being on the court, to be very honest.
Yeah.
Like, there's 0 points because if he's not using that height to his advantage. Like, these guys too, we're trying to play that gung-ho ball. You know, Rockets literally doesn't get the ball, run, come back, run. Like, they're trying to make the game extremely fast, just based off of everyone being small.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like Lakers were kind of sucked into that. And obviously, they have guys that can play. For example, LeBron will come block and one and run to the other end, dunk or layup, that type of thing. But they're getting sucked into it. And I think in that kind of game, Rockets are going to be the only winners, to be very honest.
I agree. I'll say one thing. I think Frank Vogel needs to fix up his rotation massively because the game was tied until the fourth quarter, and in the fourth quarter, at the beginning of the fourth quarter, he had Dwight, LeBron, and Rondo on the courts together. That's when the Rockets made their run. That is horrible spacing. Like, the Rockets will clearly not guard Dwight, clearly not guard Rondo, and there's no driving lane for LeBron. And you could see LeBron got frustrated. So I think they need to, first of all, they need to understand that if LeBron is playing 38 minutes, Rondo can only play 10 minutes. They cannot be on the court together. Those two cannot be on the court together. Because if you notice what the Rockets do, their defensive scheme is not really... The Rockets' defensive scheme is that they switch everything and they have some real dogs, PJ Tucker, Robert Covington, Jeff Green, some guys that can actually defend. But the most important thing, like they did against the OKC Thunder, is they will not guard somebody. They will literally leave you out there to shoot as many jumpers as you want, like what they did with Lou Dort. Mm-hmm. They will leave you out there and they will not guard you and they will clog up the paint or they will help off everything. If you play Rondo and LeBron, that's exactly what's going to happen off Rondo. But if you play Rondo with shooters, then you have a better chance. And also, Danny Green needs to knock down his threes, man. Like, bro, you can't be getting wide open threes in the playoffs and still be missing. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, if the situation is still going to be like this, then I'm actually scared for the Lakers. Because Rockets have a third guy, Eric Gordon, that can give you a good amount of points as well. And each of the other players, if they get hot, like they're shooting threes. So if any of them get hot with the threes that are shooting, there's more points. And the Lakers, I don't think, have that depth when it comes to shooters. So I actually don't even really know what needs to change. I mean, I hear the Bron and the Rondo topic, but I just think they need to do more. Bron and AD need to do more.
I think also they need to, like, think of it, like if you take out Dwight or McGee and you play a 5-man lineup with I know AD does not like playing center, but AD doesn't like playing center because he doesn't want to bang against the big guys, right?
Yeah.
If you remove Dwight, if you like literally, remove McGee's minutes completely. Remove it completely. Like McGee doesn't need anything in this series. Have AD at center most of the game and have Dwight backing him up. That way you give like AD. Okay, even if it's on the perimeter, but if you have LeBron and AD on the perimeter, there's nobody clogging up the lane. It's a free lane to the rim.
Yeah.
Everybody's spotting up. It just makes more sense. I don't know why Vogel wants like that's what I think. I think the Rockets, the advantage the Rockets have is the Lakers are going to try and use this big lineup to beat this small lineup instead of just matching them and just saying, okay, because playing AD at center is not really going small, is it? That's not small now.
Yeah.
Like he's a 7-footer at center. Like you can actually just put him there. He doesn't like to bang against the big boys. He's playing against PJ Tucker. Like eat him alive.
Yeah.
I think that's the major thing that they need to do. They need to remove all this McGee, Dwight, having McGee, and it doesn't work. They just go small most of the game and have AD at center, spread out the floor, tell LeBron to drive and go. Cut your rotation down. Don't be playing all these. God, like I don't know. The Lakers, if they meet the Clippers with this nonsense that they keep on doing, where they will lose game 1 and then try and do magic in game 2, it ain't gonna work with the Clippers, man. That Clippers team is deep. That Clippers team is too deep. But yeah, I was telling a good friend of ours called Olaolu. I know you're listening, Olaolu. I told him that when OG made that shot, that the Celtics gave the Raps a lifeline that they will regret.
It's 2-2
Olaolu
like that.
Yep, Olaolu was like, no, that they're going to go 3-1 up. I said, it's not that easy. If you go 2-2, the whole series has changed. And now we're 2-2, people. And the last game, the Raptors took it. Abiru's dog had 11 rebounds. You guys should give me your take on that game, man. That series, actually.
I still think the Celtics are going to win. I feel like, and this is just based on what I've seen from the games and how the Celtics played when they won and how the Raptors played when they won. That OG show was lucky. Like, Celtics should have won that game. But it went in. We thank God that was one game. This second game, I mean, Celtics were still in it, in my opinion, up to the very end. And like someone like Jaylen Brown, Kemba, some of them just had bad shooting nights. So if they can replicate what they did in those first 2 games, I think they'll be too much for the Raps. And it pays.
What if they replicate what they did in the second 2 games?
Yeah, then
okay, but Abiru, don't you think
they'll be in trouble, but they still have a chance. You know what I'm saying? They'll still have a chance. If Celtics played how they played those first 2 games, Raptors don't have any chance. And
I don't think so because
Kyle is my boy, but yeah.
Yo, but like those first 2 games, you know the Raptors had 2 of their worst 3-point shooting games in this whole playoffs.
But
like maybe
defense.
But like you said, they played more defense. But going into the 4th, the Raps were up by 8 both games. No, in game 2, game 1, it was like I think 2 points or 3 points. Like the Raps are there and they're missing. And I've been saying it. They're giving them wide open threes. It's not like these threes are contested. Van Vliet is missing open threes. Larry is missing open threes. And this last game, the threes fell. So now, and the Celtics couldn't make a shot. Now you go into game 5, and you're like, whose shot is going to fall? The Raptors, who are on a roll, obviously, because they've just won a close game, won you again. Their shot is going to be hot. Or like the Celtics are playing catch up now. Let's not lie to ourselves. They've had a bad shooting night. They have to work on themselves and play the Raptors. And the Raptors have been here. Like, like everybody on that team won a ring. They know how to do this. So I said Raptors before the series, and I think I'll still go Raptors in 7. And I know it sounds crazy.
Also,
I know nobody believe me, but I think Raptors in 7.
Also, Celtics have gotten, like, Marcus Smart has been playing out of his mind. So as if he can keep that up as well, that's something else. But the chances of him...
He's not keeping it up now. He's not keeping it up. We know that.
4 games he's done. He hasn't played bad. I mean, last game he didn't play well. But the first 3 games he didn't play bad. Yeah.
Siakam hasn't come alive, and they're 2-2.
He did this last game, I think. He had 23 and 11, but before that, he wasn't playing well.
He didn't really show up. Margasol didn't have a good game last game. Ibaka is knocking down threes now. Their tactic in the first 2 games was to leave Ibaka free. If you notice, Ibaka was just shooting threes open. Nobody was touching him. Now, Ibaka is knocking down those threes. They're helping. And, guy, once you help against the Raptors, you dribble penetration. Boom, help, pass, easy buckets. I don't know. I just want to say, Abiru says Celtics in what? 6?
7.
Bola, what do you say? Bola, okay. Abiru Celtics in 7. Bola.
That is a tough one. I think it's going to game 7, but I don't know who.
Okay. He has to go to game 7 at this rate now. And then we get to the Grandmaster game. The Heat versus the Bucks. I'm not going to start on this one. I'll leave you guys to start.
What did you say?
Giannis is.
I said the Heat versus the Bucks.
I think Giannis is. I don't think he's spending his whole career in Milwaukee. That's what
I could have told you that before the season started.
No, I mean, if they had got to the finals this year, I could have seen it.
Abiru, did you actually? I don't know who saw that Bucks team and thought that they would go to the finals.
The thing is that, okay, so they play well. They're good.
Shut up, but okay, you said Bucks to go to the finals.
Oh, okay.
No, like win. like even do you remember when we had that conversation and I was like, yeah, I think they'll beat the Heat, but I think it'll actually be a close ass game. And the more I just saw them in the playoffs, like I think the beginning of their end was choosing Bledsoe over Brogdon. That was a mistake on their part.
Yeah.
Brogdon should have gotten that extension instead of Bledsoe. Because that's a way better team.
Yes.
Brogdon gets that extension. This is a way better team.
Yeah. So nothing has changed from last year. That's the problem. Exactly what they did last year is exactly what's happening this year. I mean, Middleton is playing better, but they're still losing the same exact way. And it's crazy because if you think about the reality of it, nothing really changed. In fact, they lost Brogdon while keeping Bledsoe. Some people can argue that they actually got worse. Last season, they were good in the regular season. There was a formula to stop them in the playoffs. Same thing this season. Fantastic in regular season. And we can see they're about to get swept because that formula, people still use it because it still works. Yes.
Again, Budenholzer is a trash coach.
Yeah,
He's a regular season coach. That's it.
Yeah. I don't know.
He just can't do it in the playoffs. Like we've seen, and the thing is that we always we want to give everybody benefit of the doubt. This is the same man that had Atlanta 1 seed and was getting swept in the playoffs.
Yeah.
It's the same guy. It's nothing different.
Especially now, because then you could have said LeBron, you were playing against LeBron, so it was hard. But now,
they didn't have a superstar. No,
Giannis has,
and also
Giannis has limitations. That's something we have to discuss. He has limitations.
Okay, there's something I have to say about Giannis. I think we have to admit ourselves. Okay, his shooting is not great.
Yeah.
But Giannis doesn't really have anything else apart from drives. He doesn't post up. He doesn't have a post up game like at all. Like it's not like Tatum kind of post up or even AD kind of post up. Giannis is big and he doesn't go into the post.
Yeah.
Like Giannis should be banging down in the post and dunking on you. He doesn't do that.
He's not he doesn't look like a big man.
He doesn't move like a big man. They've made him such a guard-like person. And the only reason why they do that is because they don't have a point guard to give him the ball and like a coach that will tell him, guy, can't sit, like you're not making these jumpers. Sit your ass in the block, pound 1-2, and then when the double team come, pass out of it. That's like those kind of things. I think Giannis needs to add more to his game. Everyone keeps on saying, he needs to work on the shooting. I think he actually just needs to add just more, just a more well-rounded game. His game is either power to the rim or nothing. Like, if you stop that path to the rim, as the Heat are so disciplined in that thing. And I'm not going to lie, Bola, your boy Jimmy.
Some Bucks are missing shots as well because some of them get wide open and they don't hit them. So
yeah.
Jimmy
Butler is showing. Jimmy's showing off, man.
Yeah.
Jimmy's showing off. Jimmy Bam dragging.
Let me not shout.
Jimmy Bam
God for life.
Yeah.
Okay, before we move on from this, I'll ask you guys one question. Where do you see Giannis? What team do you see Giannis signing for?
You have to start looking at
Mavs.
who has cap space and those kind of things.
Where would you like to see Giannis?
What would you like to see? What would I like to see, Giannis?
Mavs.
It won't be fair.
What do you say, Bola?
Mavs.
He said Mavs.
Bola, yeah, we can do.
Fam,
Yeah, we can do.
I might say Heat, to be honest.
What?
Heat. I think it's Heat for me as well, man. I think it's Heat.
Yeah,
but they will lose bare people.
Mad.
They will lose bare people, though.
Bro, it doesn't matter who they lose, man. Guy, that team is.
They're probably
goes there.
tragic
It's all
or
over.
something.
They will lose Dragic. Duncan Robinson's on his short. He's on easy contract. Alahiru is a rookie. Kendrick Nunn is a rookie.
Yeah.
They can find another Jay Crowder. They can find another Iguodala. Like their team is, if they get Giannis, yeah, that team is crazy. What do you guys have to say about Steve Nash, baby? Nash, baby.
I mean, let's see.
We'll see. That's the best thing I can say. We'll see.
You know, like I don't think him being a first-year head coach is that big of a deal because it will be that big of a deal because he has superstars on his team. But
yeah,
to see him and his own skills as a coach, I don't know if we necessarily see that. But again, let's see.
I just want to see him teach Kyrie how to pass. That's it. I want him to teach Kyrie how to pass.
Kyrie's not.
If he does that, then
yeah.
Kyrie is he's a good passer, but he's not a floor general. Let's put it that way. He's not. Yeah. Even if like we move pass first, like Kyrie he's looking for like he passes at last second. He's not really set up the offense, move here, then free shot for somebody. I hope Steve Nash actually improves his game in that way. Lastly on the NBA awards, Trez, 6th man of the year, Ingram, most improved player. Did
you see how Lowell presented the award to Trez?
Man, those guys are brothers, Lowell and Trez, and Lowell was just a good human being, man.
Yeah, he's cool.
He's such a good guy, man. Such a good guy for a vet as well. I think Abiru, I think
Bam should have won most improved.
Hey, they let the Game Boys think that Bam should have won over Ingram. I think Bam will be a better player than Ingram.
Those who know the truth.
No, they know the truth. They know the game.
If you know, you know.
And all I have to say is that one person is showing off in the playoffs and about to go to the Eastern Conference Finals, and the other person is
watching them.
Watching them, learning how to defend.
My
the last thing I'll say before I'll hand it over to the boys to close is, if you've been listening to this podcast, you remember when Patrick Mahomes made his money, and I was like, he kind of like shortchanged himself by taking that very long-term deal because he doesn't make money in the short term. I was proven right because Deshaun Watson just got a contract, and on a yearly basis for the next 5 years, he's going to get paid higher than Patrick Mahomes. So, yeah, it looked nice, 500 million, but he's not making as much he's not making his market value as a player. And that's why they advise players to take shorter deals rather than long deals. And that's where I'm done, people. Bola or Abiru, who's doing the outro today? I think I've given people enough juice over the past couple of weeks. You feel me, Terry? I've given them enough ginger.
Sorry,
on the outro.
Sorry.
Okay.
I got a few things that are making me feel a bit hype. Outro guy.
Bola did the intro.
Abiru can give them the outro.
Yeah. Alright, so if you've gotten to this point, thank you so much for listening.
Yeah.
We'll keep coming, keep dropping more episodes. Stay safe, stay well, check your mental and physical health, and till next time. Peace.
And if you have Tumblr, please reach out to me.